noticing L7 posters and Cosmic Psychos posters, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, the Cosmic Psychos are days away from us, you know, on this tour. So I don't know who left who first the rock and roll love letter. I know I wrote on their poster, because they were going to be playing a club that we were playing, like, in a few days. It was like, oh, we love you, you know, blah, 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 like in the dressing room or whatever. Then a sound person or a club person left me left us a cassette of the Cosmic Psychos covering one of our songs, Shove, at their sound check. And so we of course were very excited. And I don't even think we hadn't even met them yet.
And I'd put in the line, L7 sluts ain't got no class, changing a few of the words, and they listened to it for the first time, and they never met, and they turned around and they go, he just called us sluts. And they looked at each other and they go, oh, well, we are, I suppose. Anyway, so it was all pretty cool, it was fine.
But we loved it when we heard it, you know, and I've still got the tape, you know, so.
Yeah, we just got a really good friendship with them. And then we ended up doing some shows with them in the States.
They were like our brothers, and we were like their sisters. At least that's how I kind of saw it.
The girls come up to the farm here, have a great time, riding motorbikes, having a barbie, playing around with my mates' kids, having a kip on the lounge room floor, just basically hanging out.
And we got to stand on the tractor, and I was so excited. It was like, oh my God, this is so wild. Like, I listened to that album so much, and here's the tractor.
Real a pleasure to hang out with them, really is.
I remember one day L7 come out to the farm, where he lives. He's fucking grouse chicks too. We had him on the motorbike, taking him up the driveway. He's going, fucking don't do monos and that, they're insured.
I unintentionally lifted the chorus for Lost Cause for an L7 song called Fuel My Fire. And I realized this after the whole band was learning the song, and one of our friends walked by our rehearsal room and said, is that a Cosmic Psycho song? And I was like, no, it's not. It's like, but I didn't want to change it because it rocked really hard, and I had written like a different verse and a bridge, you know, and I was just like, oh man, but I tried to write a better chorus and I couldn't for that particular tune. So I called up Ross, and I was drunk.
Phone rang at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was Danita, and she rings up and goes, oh, we've just recorded this song. It's called Fuel My Fire, but it sounds just like Lost Cause. Do you mind if we use it on the record? We really like the song.
And I played them the song over in the speaker. I was like, I lifted your chorus, but I really want to use it. Do you think it would be okay if I used it? And I'll credit you guys and blah, blah, blah. And
she's a lost cause. She's a lost cause. She's a lost cause.
3 o'clock in the morning, I didn't think it sounded like anything. And I go, yeah, whatever. So we got songwriting credits for Lost on that Fuel My Fire on that album, which was then recorded and covered by The Prodigy.
People like you just fuel my fire.
When it was found out that The Prodigy were going to use that L7 song, I was getting phone calls from everyone saying, oh, you've co-written a song for The Prodigy or something like that. And I'm going, no, we fucking haven't. Like, they were getting no story from me. 2 days later, I open up page 2 of the big Melbourne Herald Sun. Page 3, there's a picture of Bill Walsh surrounded by Sheilas holding up a cover of one of our CDs with the headline saying, meet rock and roll's newest overnight millionaire. It was the biggest fucking shock I'd ever had in my life.
But I remember at the time just thinking, oh, this is just hilarious. And at the same time, you know, kind of taking advantage of it as well. You know, something the media want to play up, you know, the biggest band in the world, you know, it's got a connection to this kind of cult yobbo rock band from Australia. There's a story there. So, you know, at the time I'm kind of playing it up, you know, milking it, so to speak.
So when they tried to get a story out of me, I just kept shit canning it. So old Billy fucking went for it.
And then, you know, that record sold a lot of copies. So that was It was all good for everybody, you know?
Really hilarious to think that we would have a connection with the world's kind of most popular dance band. Who would have thought?